Thanks for tuning in to my gaming podcast, Gems in Gaming, where I play various games and tell different stories about my life, experiences, wisdom, anything to help inspire and encourage others. You were born with the ability to change someone's life, and you should never waste it. If you enjoy, please like, comment, or subscribe.
King Kane.
Alright, yo, what's going on, y'all? I gotta have my glasses on today, so forget the glare. I'm gonna do a quick gems in gaming this week. I'm playing Overwatch. Mad Max got me into it, and it's very entertaining. Hold on, let's do one thing. Let's switch the crowns real quick, and then we'll be straight. We'll be straight after this. Alright. So, today's Gems in Gaming is kind of piggybacking off what I spoke about last week, but essentially, it's not about you. It's not about you. Uh-oh. I feel a lot of people like, oh, snap, what are you about to say? Or what does this mean? Some people feel like they getting targeted right now, because how often do we make things that's not about us about us? And I don't mean like, you know, I don't mean like situations where we truly feel like this particular thing is about me. I mean in the sense of, you know, like, let me give a lighthearted example before I get into a little bit deeper things. Let's say you saw a tweet. Forgive me if this is like too old school, if people don't really do. I know subtweets not really a thing like that no more. But let's say you saw a tweet and you thought it was about you. And then you thinking about this tweet like all day. Like, yo, why did this person tweet this thing about me? Why did this person say this about me? Or you thinking about it all day. To the point where it literally ruined your day. Because the only thing that you can think about is this one thing that somebody said about you. Now, potentially said about you. Now, your day is ruined. You feel like, you know, someone's coming at you when they really shouldn't be. And, you know, I feel that, right? Like I understand that. But just imagine, just imagine. The tweet wasn't even about you. It was about like someone's grandmother or something that had nothing to do with you. You know, the older I get, the more I realize no one is thinking about me. No one is thinking about me at all. And, you know, it's easy to make it seem like you're the main character of every single day or every single event. You know, it's easy to feel like that. But truth be told, that's not always the case, man. Like, and it's okay that that's not the case. You know what I mean? Like, it's all right that you are not the main character of whatever scenario is happening right now. And you know, a lot of people won't, you know, necessarily always get that level of how do I say this? That clarity that they're not the most important person in the moment, or the most important person, you know, in an event, or the most important person just in general. You know, some people truly go their whole lives, or truly will continue on the next day or days after that and feel like, you know, they are the most important thing, you know, since sliced bread. After me if that's another old saying too. Yeah, one thing I'm just realizing, like, now I gotta say, like, basically after everything that, like, y'all forgive me if this sound old, but yo, facts, I'm getting there, bro. I'm getting there. I also don't have my sound on, so like, I probably should have heard that, but it's all good. So that's a lighthearted example, right? Some people go their whole lives thinking, you know, that they're the main character, or If something happens and they don't like it, they make it about themselves. All right, so that's a lighthearted example, right? Now let's give something a bit lighter, something a bit more common that happens. So I worked in corporate for a minute, so I know how it is dealing with people that you have to work with, people that you don't really care about dealing with, but you got to deal with anyway. Like, I know what that's like. And I screwed up. Sorry, y'all. This game ain't really something that's like I can just do smoothly like that. The funny thing is, I'm kind of new to Overwatch, so so my team probably pissed right now, but it's all good. It's all good. I work with, like I said, I worked at corporate for a minute, so I know what it's like to work with people that, work with people that feel like, they're the most important person. Sometimes it's based off of their title. Sometimes it's based off of how much money they make. And don't get me wrong, at times I was that person, At times I was that person that felt like I was the most important person in the room, the most important person, regardless, whatever, depending on the scenario. I felt at times I felt like that was me. Now that a bit, I don't know, now that I have my own business and obviously a bit more mature, I can easily tell that not everything, matter of fact, mostly nothing is about me. People really don't care. If I'm being honest, like, people care about themselves a lot. They don't really care about what it is that you're doing. That's just the truth. Like, that's just something I come to realize. People don't really care about what it is that you're doing, because they're too busy, worrying about what it is that they got going on, straight up. So, if I had the time to worry about you, then cool, but I don't. I got so many things going on. I got so many things happening with me. I don't really have time to worry about what someone else doing. I might talk a little trash, but even when people talk trash, something you got to realize is that's not about you either. People will speak. When people speak, it's a reflection of themselves. So if they say something negative, it has nothing to do with you. It has absolutely nothing to do with you. That's real. Just straight up, that's real. Like, for example, if I said something negative, and I've seen this plenty of times, right? Like, I've seen people say stuff about me that I'm be thinking in my head, like, oh yeah, you clearly don't know me. Because if you knew me, like, you would never say I am definitively this thing, or I for sure, Tyreek Ali or King Kane is for sure, this type of person, or for sure, like, this type of negative person. It's the people that don't know me that can make that assumption, or that can read something online, or that can hear something about me and go, damn, we got wrecked, bro. I can't give it to the tank. Sorry, man. It's the people that don't know me that can assume that whatever they hear about me that's negative is true, because when you are a negative person, or when you receive negativity, like, you'll accept that negativity in anybody else. So when someone comes at you crazy, or someone says something negative to you, you gotta, just accept the fact that, it might not be about you. Straight up. Like, that's real. Like, sometimes when people speak, it's really a reflection of how they feel. It's really a reflection of, something that they have going on internally. And that's perfectly okay. This game is a perfect example. Like I said, I'm fairly new, and I'm only good with like two characters, really. And when one of those two characters is taken and the other character's not good for that match, I'll try someone new, and I'm trying to learn, right? I'm trying to get better, and it's in me trying to learn in a team game where you can tell like a good teammate from a bad teammate, because someone that's like new, they not or excuse me, when someone that's not new and they just trying to win, they not really patient like that, you know. They don't really care that you knew, or they don't care at all about what you got going on the other side of the screen. So trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers. People will start typing instantly and saying all kind of stuff about you, stuff that obviously, you know, what can they say really? It's like a whole, I'm assuming if anyone gets the typing, then I'm assuming they're children. That's just me personally. I'm just gonna make the assumption that you're a child, like 12 years old. If they're an adult, then you know that's worse. That's horrible to know and to think about. That they're an adult online talking trash, but what can you really say? You know what I mean? Like, it's online. They don't know you at all, you know. So, you know, what can they really say? Sorry, I'm getting wrecked again. I told y'all this is not a game like that I really should be talking. I really should be focusing and trying to help, but it's all good. It's fun. It's fun because I am so dang on new, and I'm trying to be like inspirational and stuff like that and tell some real life stories, but it's all good. This is actually pretty entertaining. Oh my goodness. At least for me. Dang, I knew they was coming at me. But yeah. Sorry, y'all. Back to the point, because I know I get distracted on this thing. So yeah, like, it's the internet, right? Like, if someone don't know you, they can say, what are they gonna say? Something whack, you know, something that's not real, something like, I don't know, delete your game, or you're trash, or whatever, something stupid. Just like playing a sport, right? Like, I played plenty of sports where people say all kind of negative stuff. And I don't really, like, in a sport it's different, because I guess they got to say it to you face to face. So it's like hard to take that, you know, at like anything really. Sorry, I had to do this. It's like hard to take, you know, that serious. I don't know why they did that. That was a waste. But in a video game, well, I said in sports it's hard to take it serious. I guess I meant in sports it's like it's easier to take that personally. Let me say it like that, because it's like, you know, they saying it to you face to face. It's like, all right, that, you know, that's how you feel, and you know that. You know, now I gotta get you back on the court or get you back on the field, whatever sport it is that you playing. I play ball, so essentially I always say the court first. But yeah, like in a video game, bro, it's like, come on now, it's a video game. Like, who cares like what people have to say about you in the game? Or at least that's how I feel. Like, it ain't that deep to me. But for some people it is that deep. For some people that is like you know, that is like the most important thing. Oh my goodness. Did I save anybody? Fine. Ooh, she's still alive, son. Dang, this is crazy. Sorry, it got a bit intense. Oh, they died. Um, my bad, y'all. My bad. This thing got kind of brutal. Yeah, I'm like, I'm trying to start up again. Oh, son, what y'all doing? Is he? Oh, I'm confused. Oh, dang, that's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway, y'all. As y'all can see, you know, trying my best to help this team. I ain't really doing the best of jobs. We just gotta get on the point. That's it, ain't it? Let's get it. That should be it. My bad, y'all. It got kind of crazy, man. I had to focus a little bit, man. My bad, y'all. Oh man. Yo, so anyway, you know, back to the topic, right? I said, you know, something like a video game, you can't really take that serious. When people talk trash, like, you can't really take that serious. Like, for me, I keep it moving, bro. I say good game and I move on. But you gotta think, if somebody really typing at you, and, you know, messaging you, bro, like, then the reality is, that has nothing to do with it. Like, it's not that deep to message a random on the internet and try to hurt their feelings or try to make them feel bad. You know what I mean? That's crazy to me personally. Dang, that's crazy. To me personally, that's pretty wild to like be like, yo, I'm about to ruin this person's day. I don't care what they got going on. I don't care who they are. Like, I'm about to destroy them. That's how people feel. You know, that's how people feel. And it's like, why? Like, to feel that way is so crazy. And to want to hurt people just because it's so crazy that it's pretty obvious that that has nothing to do with you, right? Like, if I want to hurt, you know, if it's my job to hurt you, or if I'm making it my responsibility and my mission to hurt you on the internet, you know, a random person, then clearly that has nothing to do with you. That person obviously is going through something themselves. So it's like easy to, you know, when you look at it from that perspective, it's easy not to take things personally. You know what I mean? It's like super easy to not take things personally. So, you know, with that in mind, and I say all that to say, like, that the whole point is it's not about you. The whole point is it is not about you. And the moment, like, you can kind of accept that and take that for what it is, you know, better. This man really ulted me, son. Really? Really? That's crazy. That's crazy. I've never seen someone so desperate for a kill. What the heck? Bro. Come on, son. Anyway, As y'all can tell, it's about to go south, and I'm about to have to focus a little bit. But like I said, it was supposed to be a short message anyway. It's about 19 minutes on my end. But the whole concept essentially is it's not about you. It's not about you. Even when someone says something negative, it's not about you. So don't fret, don't trip. You know, do you, keep it moving. Wow, that's crazy. Don't trip, don't fret, do you, keep it moving, and everything will be straight. Y'all take it easy, and God bless.